Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a long time since I posted a video, but you know, off-grid life is a little challenging when you live in the desert in the summer because unfortunately I cannot power my air conditioning off of my 400 watts of solar panels that I have on the roof. I've had to post up on mom and dad's property in Prescott, Arizona, so that I can plug into the wall and have electricity so that I don't die in the summer heat. It's starting to cool off a little bit, so I wanted to get this update video posted about the lithium iron phosphate batteries that OKMO so graciously sent me to try out and do videos about. So I posted the last video about getting them all hooked up and everything like that, and now I have unplugged from the wall and I am going to show you what kind of capacity they have, how I like them, how many of my appliances and things can be powered off of those two 12-volt batteries. So I unplugged my power cable from shore power and I plugged it in here to my inverters. Got my OKMO LifePO4 lithium iron phosphate batteries in here. Doing good. I'm pulling in 13.7 volts. 150 watts of sun are coming into the solar panels, so all right, so let's see how many appliances I can power off of these two 12-volt OKMO batteries. So first up, this is my reverse osmosis water purifying machine that I absolutely love and I totally recommend for other people with RVs, because normally reverse osmosis has like those big tanks and they got to go under your sink and whatnot, and let's face it, a lot of us RVers don't have that kind of space. I know counter space is usually kind of iffy too, but this is totally worth it because reverse osmosis is the only way to get your purest, cleanest water, get that nasty fluoride out, so it is a must. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. Get that going. Also right now, everything else that's running inside my RV at the moment, I have these lights up here that run all the way around, and obviously those don't take a lot of power, just like the water machine doesn't, but you know, we're doing a test and I want to see everything that's running. The next thing I'm going to plug in is my vacuum cleaner. Okay, so probably the biggest draw in my RV, obviously, and any other RV probably, is going to be the refrigerator. And unfortunately, I had a propane refrigerator that works on both, you know, shore power, propane, whichever one you have access to. Well, as we all know, those refrigerators are, you know, they're bound to die, and mine died. So, I couldn't find a new one for a good enough price, so I had to go the cheaper route and just get a classic refrigerator that only runs on electric and doesn't have the propane option. So obviously I could run into some challenges with that when I'm out off the grid, because I am not sure if it's going to be able to power it. I'm sure during the day when we have full sun, it won't be a problem, but the real test is going to be tonight if the batteries can keep the refrigerator on all night without killing the batteries in the middle of the night. So That is going to be the big test. Now, this is a super eco-friendly refrigerator. It says that it is 60 hertz, rated current is 1 amp, lamp power is 3.5 watts. So yeah, hopefully I made the right decision and got a refrigerator that's good enough on energy that these batteries can still handle to keep it cold throughout the night. And obviously I have my refrigerator set almost at the very minimum temperature because, you know, I'm a vegetarian. I don't have meat or anything in there. So I can get by with just having it on the minimum setting. And today it is about 85 degrees outside. So, you know, the refrigerator should be working pretty hard, coming on and off quite a lot. And I just looked at the battery app, which I will show you the screenshot of that. My batteries are still at 100% with the water machine running, the vacuum charging, the refrigerator on, the lights on, and whatever other little things are running in the background. So far so good. All right, so next up, I'm going to do a little test with the microwave because we all know that takes a lot of power too. So yeah, I'm gonna film the app that shows what my battery is doing while it's running so that you can see how much power it takes. All right, so I got my handy dandy GoPro here. So we're gonna turn the microwave on and see what kind of power dips we get on my app. So here's the app right now. You can see we're at 100%, pulling in 183 watts, 14.4 volts. And now let's see if I turn on the microwave for 30 seconds. Wow, that is so crazy. It's literally still at 100%. Wow. That is incredible. These batteries, oh my gosh, they are so much better than my lead acid batteries. I think that my cats would like to be fed. It's about that time. They are getting all over the place, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that so they quit interrupting me. Are you hungry? Yeah, you hungry, babies? Are you hungry? I think they're hungry. Go. I like to add a little bit of fresh pumpkin puree into their food because it helps with hairballs and fiber and all that good stuff. So they seem to really, really like it too. Okay, are you ready? All right, now I can continue the video in peace. I think I'm also going to do a little test with a blow dryer just to see how much these batteries can handle. Now, I rarely ever use a hair dryer anymore because I always just let it air dry or braid it. But I'm just going to do this for demonstration purposes in case some of you people do use a blow dryer. So I unplugged the vacuum for now because I need to use the same outlet. All right, so again, showing you my app right now, and I'm going to turn on the blow dryer and we'll just have to see what happens here. Wow, so as you can see, the battery only dipped about 5% while this was running, and I probably had it on for, 30 seconds to a minute. So that is really, really, really impressive. I have also run my Vitamix blender at full speed in previous off-grid experiences, and I mean, I can run that thing as long as I need to. Again, as long as it's during the day when you're still pulling in a good amount of sun. I've run my Vitamix at high speed. I've also run a food processor. So yeah, very impressive. Also, just to make sure my app is correct in the battery condition, I'm also going to come over here to my switchboard that shows me all of my gauges, and as you can see, battery condition is still in the green at 12 volts. So awesome. Kitty cats have finished eating and they are super happy now. Look at that, Jackson. Hi, baby. Oh, you got a full tummy now and you're happy. Gemma's happy too, just having nice baths. Another thing that is also running off right now in the background is my Starlink router. So that's another big thing that is running and taking power. And again, my batteries are still at 100%. It's like not even phasing it with a Starlink router, the refrigerator, water machine, vacuum cleaner. All right, so those are the tests for today. I think I ran anything and everything I could think of to see how these batteries are performing, and I must say I am so impressed. I had no idea that they were going to be this good. My lead acid batteries would be definitely dipping a lot further than this right now. And the fact that I can use all of these things, my microwave, a blow dryer, I can charge anything and everything I need to. I've got the Starlink router, all these things, and it's barely even affecting these batteries. They have only dropped down to 95%, and that's with the most high-powered of appliances. So, the last test is going to be tonight, obviously. I'm going to see if my refrigerator can run all night off of what the batteries have charged up during the day. And yeah, I'm really hoping it can make it through the night. All right, so stay tuned. Well, I just checked my batteries for the last time. It is almost midnight and looks like the batteries are about 85-90% still charged. So doing really good. I think they're going to make it overnight. I just hope I don't wake up to the annoying beeping that the inverter does when it drops below, I think 50% or something as a precaution. But obviously, with these OKMO lithium batteries, they are okay to drain all the way down to almost 0%. Unlike the lead acid, where you really don't want to drain them below 50%, or you can like reduce their life or damage them. I'm not exactly sure, don't quote me, but yeah. So basically you get more usable capacity out of the batteries. So I don't want to speak too soon though, because we still have 6.5 more hours till daylight. So good morning. Well, I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock and all the power was off in my RV and the inverter was beeping because it had shut itself off. Now I checked my battery app and the OKMO batteries were still at 35%. So they did just fine and they handled the refrigerator load overnight like a champion. However, the inverter, I don't know if I have to buy a specific inverter for lithium batteries that doesn't shut off at, I think, 10.5 volts. Or I don't know if anybody knows how to disable the shut off on an inverter. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. But Yeah, I think I would just have to get a different inverter in order to make it last overnight, but the batteries from OKMO did great, still had 35% charge in the morning, and then I think by 9 o'clock, they were already back up to like 70%. So really, really super good batteries. Check the link down in the description to get your own lithium iron phosphate batteries from OKMO. They are a really good price. As you can see, they work really well for off-grid life, on-grid life, all the lives. So yeah, definitely get your OKMO batteries. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.